Saturday morning polka. This is Devil's Cascade. It's 180 rod portage, and there's a campsite in the middle of it with a nice overlook like this. I imagine it'd be pretty loud when the water's up. It's not now. You can see, if we zoom in, there's the river that'll take us to Loon Lake. So we got to get all the way up there and then to the north side of Loon Lake, and hopefully one more portage onto Slim. But it's a perfect day. Clear skies. Can't complain. Right, Dave? It's Saturday night. Had a great day today. It's a bit windy tonight, but we do have almost a full moon. I think tomorrow will be the full moon, but tomorrow I think we're gonna have clouds, so we won't get to see it, but this is pretty close. It's a nice night, and we get to have a fire. Let's go.
Gotta go a little bit more to the right.
Okay.
Good.
It'll just be like gondola, you know, just pushing off the sides. Just push off. If you need to go to the right, you're just gonna have to dig your paddle in and just push. Oh, we hit that tree.
And go backward.
Okay. Come on. Out we go. First exit. You can't just get in yet. I'm still on top of it. Okay, there you go. Just about.
All right.
Okay.
And you don't want to pull on it too hard, I'm guessing.
There you go. Should be able to just pull me over. Excellent. And now I'll get out.
Okay. So there's other footprints.
Yeah, we'll pull a little more and then.
Oh, this is gonna be muddy. I'm gonna get in.
And then I'll push us and cast us off.
All right.
Oh, that's deep mud.
Almost went too far.
No, you're fine. I'm just gonna try to get in a spot where I can cast us off. All right.
Let me know.
Oh, didn't quite give us a big send off. One, two, three. Fuck.
Got it.
All right.
You can sail from here.
Let's hope.
Let's make a new path.
I don't know if I'm cutting too close to the bank or
No, we're good.
never know which way.
Seems like there's a path right here. Sorry, I'm all over the place.
It's all right. Here, slow. There we go. Oh, a rocky or a stick.
think I'm going to go to the right.
You can do a draw stroke. Do you know what that is? You like reach out and pull in. That'll help when we need to cut tight corners.
Still some rocks underneath.
There are.
Uh-oh.
Stick? Beaver dam, you're right, it is.
Oh,
We made her. Kind of stinks a little bit. It's kind of a bog.
Oh,
Oh, the wind is getting me. You can see the little canoe path through it.
you can too?
Yeah.
And I don't know where it goes here. I think we go to the left.
No, I think we're.
Towards that hole. There's two paths here. Gotta go to the right.
I think this is where we walk down to. Big tree. Deeper is good.
Good.
This is looking good.
A little bit to the left. Right, sorry, to the right. There we go. No.
I can see the 3-section pond. I can see it. A rock. I went to paddle and I went thunk. Okay.
Muddy on the left.
It is. Give me a draw on that side. There you go. Thank you. Looks like it veered right here.
Yeah, it goes between all those pine trees.
Look at this little pine tree. Give me a draw. There you go. Oh, draw. Trying to get my ass to come around. There we go. There looks like the line right here. I don't know. wave to the camera. I got that all on video. This is the portage from South Lake into Steep Lake, and it's freaking steep. I know this video won't do it justice, but like that's looking level. It's a straight up huge climb. I took the heavy pack, and Dave took the lighter pack, and then dropped it a little more than halfway. We didn't know, and he was back for the canoe, and I haven't seen him yet because it's brutal. It's a little windy, and the wind shifted, and it's coming right at us. So I got the CCS tarp up, and it's under some tension. A little tension. The wind is definitely blowing, but we need shelter. So Dave's gonna put his tent there in the shade of that, get some extra shelter, and I'm gonna hammock behind it. But the tarp is the shit. I'm proud of it. Here come the storms. Set up. The CCS tarp is doing sweet.
For the following counties in Minnesota, North St. Louis and Northern Cook, Northern Lake. Strong to severe thunderstorms possible over western Boundary Waters Canoe Area wilderness.
That's us.
Strong to severe thunderstorms may affect the western half of the Boundary Waters Canoe Area wilderness tonight through early Monday morning. The storms will be capable of erratic and gusty winds up to 70 miles per hour, large hail up to half-dollar size, frequent cloud-to-ground lightning, and heavy rainfall, which may lead to localized flooding of creeks, streams, and low-lying areas. Campers should take extra precautions in order to secure campsites and make a plan in case of severe weather. Check campsites for possible hazards, including standing dead trees or limbs, as well as low spots where water can pool. Move tents away from creeks and rivers in case of flash flooding. Prepare to protect yourself from large hail using sleeping bags or other padded items. Monitor NOAA weather radio for updates and possible warnings. These are the 8 p.m. observations.
So the Monday forecast that we saw was correct. It has rained all day. It's in the afternoon. Calmer at times, but pretty steady. This tarp has been sweet. We also have using the paddle. There, I can zoom out. We've got the corners down on all 4 sides so the rain drains off the tips. It's been great. There's my home over there. That did well last night. And we sit and we wait. Yeah, when I said it was gonna lighten up, I may have been wrong. I think we've gotten well over an inch. Water's just pouring off of our... We might need to adjust your tent. But it's coming down. And now it's raining even harder. And we have a lake. That's Lake 1. This is Lake 2. Things are getting interesting. I got a lake down by my nuts. Just a quick update. Yep, still raining. A lot. We're collecting some rainwater to run through the filter so we don't have to paddle out and get fresh water when we run out. And I think we're just gonna keep emptying it so it doesn't make a lake here. So we got plans. We're not just sitting around doing nothing. You can really see how even when you look at all of that looks like soil and it's pine duff and all of that built up over the years, it's still sitting on this giant rock that we're all sitting on that runs out. It's a huge piece and you can just see the water pouring out of there. Pretty cool. It would have been rushing a lot harder earlier, but we didn't come down here till now. Well, it's after 6 and we're having supper and it is still raining. What do we get? 15 minutes? Maybe half an hour.
Half an hour maybe. I think the lake was up 3 inches.
I'd seem so at least. Just through here. They're gonna paddle right into the open. Listen to it echo. Or a fourth one?
Yeah, I just heard a fourth one.
Love it. This is the portage between Beartrack and Thumb Lake. I already got the canoe over and now I'm walking backwards to get the pack that's about halfway crossed. We started 1.5 portaging and found it just a little easier, not so strenuous. But we got so much rain that one of these parts coming up here, it's like a river and you're walking down a river. Yeah. Little stream. I'd say we got 3 inches plus yesterday. So much rain. But the Boundary Waters needed it. So I can't really complain. It's a series of ponds here. Don't quite want to get water over my boots yet this early in the morning. Kind of neat when you go back for a bag, you get to see stuff. I didn't see that big rock that I walked right by because I had the canoe over my head. Kind of cool. Should be running into Dave at some point here. It's a solid portage. It's 200 rods. I see, kind of felt like more. Not too terrible. More down than up, and that's always a plus. I was worried that it would be so muddy and brutal, but it's not too bad. If you're careful, avoid tree roots and green rocks. Pretty cool this morning. I'd say it's 40s, up 40s maybe now. A big rock back there. Hey, there he is. Got about another 4.5 minutes from here.
It's back about.
All downhill. Just wait for the lake you need to cross, and then go down a river of rapids.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's interesting. What a cool portage this is. Between Finger and Finger Creek. I've just been following this creek and rapids. It's really kind of nice. Nice to hear the babbling brook while you're walking along through the forest. Scrape go the sticks on my canoe. Pretty cool though. Ooh, this looks dicey. Hey, watch where I'm walking. Yeah, I'm gonna camera off for those stairs. Finally, we got some nice sun and no rain. We're on BWCA or BWCA. I think it's going to be a sweet sunset tonight right over this, as long as the clouds chill out. But pretty. Dave and I went and fished in that bay. The wind was blowing, pushing us into it, so we had an anchor and it held, and we fished for a while, and Dave caught a little one, but no more action. Finally a nice afternoon with sun, and dry some stuff out. So here's a latrine, but what's most incredible is this gigantic pine tree. I don't think Dave and I could fit our arms around it as a team. It is incredible. Super cool. That's an old tree. Pretty cool. Alright, this is our campsite on BWCA. or Beartrack, I'm not sure. I really like this one. I would camp here many times again. Some huge pines. Nice place for a Beartrack. That's probably our best yet in terms of how high it is off the ground. It's pretty nice. A little close to sight, but still away. Oh, look at this! Bass?
I'm gonna clean this one.
Nice! Fish for dinner. Nice work.
Each get a piece.
I'm just doing a little tour of the site. Got the tarp set up. Hammocks back there. Dave's over there. This is, I don't see it very often, but 2 campsites in a row now. You'd be facing away from the lake for the fire. Maybe that the prevailing wind's northwest, that maybe it's not bad. Pretty sweet. Like trumpeter swans. There they go. They're huge. Well, we're on Oyster Lake in a bay, trying to escape the wind a bit. Beautiful sunny day. My original forecast before we left the house was like high of upper 40s, lower 50s, and I'd say it made 70. Maybe? What do you think, Dave?
I think it made 70.
The sun is hot. Tonight we have a perfect night. Don't know if I can put it in night mode. Obviously you can't see very well. Maybe if I shone my light on, I can see with my headlamp. It's a perfect night. The smoke is going straight up. And Dave's back in the woods looking for another piece of firewood. This lake has like jellyfish in it. Oh yeah, but it's totally squishing like a jellyfish. Yeah. Maybe I can get a better. I did not think jellyfish were fresh. Alright, here's our last campsite of the trip on Lynx. We kind of got to the south side of the Lynx to be closer to our portage the next morning. Kind of goes up. A lot of campsites are kind of like mountain goat campsites. It's got a huge space over here for tents. You could probably put 3-4 tents in here. There's another one up on top of the hill probably. Let me go up this way towards the kitchen. And the view is quite nice. Nice kitchen area. But you gotta like that view. Latrine is up that way. Pretty nice. The wind should be coming from that direction tonight, so we're a bit sheltered. That's nice. Doing a little jigging. Hoping to have some walleye tonight. We're on Lynx Lake. is our second pass. We're kind of drifting towards that point over there. There's a pretty sweet rock that you can hike to from our campsite. And it gets you way up. It's pretty darn cool. Today was by far the nicest weather day. 70s, sunny. I think I might have got a sunburn even. Awfully nice. I think there's a canoe out here. They were anchored. I don't know where they went. Should probably look where I'm going since it's kind of straight down. Our last day, Friday morning, we're on Shell Lake. It's kind of rainy and drizzly, but nice and calm, which is good. It's making paddling easy. We're going over to that bay there. I got 220 router. And then the big portages are kind of done. But this is going to be really pretty in a few weeks. There's colors that are starting to pop, but it'll get nicer soon. Yeah, this portage is interesting, and I knew it was going to get more interesting when I'm walking and I look over and I can see water through there, and that water is higher than where I'm standing. There's a big beaver dam here. You can see it's holding up all that water. If that cut loose, it would all just come rolling down into where we just portaged from. So good work, beaver. But that's also bringing more problems for the next bit, which is a little bit of a pond we need to go across. You know what I wonder is if, like, the portage goes around this beaver pond and ends up on the other side. We just paddle across the beaver pond.